We're back with season 3 of our GM Extreme Difficulty Wheel of Scenarios Challenge series. As last episode, we kicked off season 3 with our recommendation draft picks only. So that's led us to this roster you've seen here before you, that we basically had to take out of 4 recommended options. We had to pick these stars, and of course we brought back some stars from season 2 into season 3. But here's the roster we have currently. We're trying to make it work to the best of our abilities. We are still currently, we've dropped down. We're now 3rd place with 3.4 million fans. We're heading to Money in the Bank soon. Last episode was a killer. We had a bad spin where we unfortunately were not able to use any of our power cards. So those are on the table today after our spins. And also I'm making up for mistakenly doing role change instead of class change for Trish last episode. So we're making up for that right now. We're going to do a class change for Trish out the gate. So let's get into our spins today and see what the Wheel of Scenarios has before us. All right, first spin. We need something good for once. I feel like we've been against the wall. It's not been good lately. Oh my gosh, another role change. Role change, our most popular male star. Dadgummit, role change. I'm not going to mess this one up. Role change. Our most popular male star, and that's gonna be Seth Rollins. So Seth's gonna go to a heel. That's unfortunate. Now we get one more spin. We need something good here, please, for the love of everything. Oh no. Okay, well that's okay. No charity promos allowed. So no charity today. Okay, we can make that work. So no charity, and we have Seth Rollins doing a heel turn for us. So we're going to have to make that work. But we do have this godlike card available to us where we can sign an immortal for free this week. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a contract negotiation. We're going to bring back Jake the Snake for 4 more weeks because I'm planning on trying to get him back soon. But here we go. Let's go to this. Let's find an immortal. Oh, baby. John Cena. Kane. Oh, man. It may be too hard to pass up on John Cena at 5 out of 5. It's a 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. Sensational Sherry's not bad either with that 4. But I think we need a men's star like this because we have Sean. If we could bring in John Cena, we're going to do it. We're going to do that for the year for free. John Cena will be with us. So John Cena, welcome back to the brand. I'm also going to go find another rookie or two because some of you said that y'all think Argus the Great will be around somewhere here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find Argus the Great, man. I hope he does eventually. We also brought in Donna Matrix. She's now on the brand. We've had her every season, it seems like. So we have some things going now. We have some things going here. We need to rest our male tag champs this week to get the 2-bit arena. For some of these here, we need to complete commissioner goals, spend $1 million, book 10 non-PLE shows with all promo slots filled. We'll get that. Book 10 Fatal 4s. So we'll get that just by playing. All right, but we also have these other things here. We know we told who was it? Who was it that was really tired of losing? It was Chase. He demanded he win his next match. So we need to get something going for Chase. We're going to give him a week off, but here's what we're going to do. I want to get Chase going with a feud, and currently, who's he feuding with? It's Chase and Seth. So Seth's about to go face, not heel. So realistically, I do need a heel turn from... Well, we could do Cena and Seth. That could be really good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Chase going with something else. We're going to get Chase going with... Who needs a feud? Obafemi. Obafemi's available to do something. Jake the Snake and Chase could be a lot of fun. Let's do that. And then let's get Cena on the card. Actually, you know what? Cena, you're going to start a feud with Seth. There we go. All right, I like that more. That's not bad. We'll take that. So we're going to now go. So we have people with all these stamina issues. Said rest our male tag champs this week. Okay, well, we can do Bliss and Jay Cargill, but I don't like the injury exposure we have there. We have so much stamina problems. Okay. What if I just do a match with like Dom versus somebody? I can't really do that. We don't have a, it's not gonna work well. Golly, we are in a bind right now, y'all. So let's go Prime Bottle, man. Okay, let's do our female tag champs, our women's tag champs. Let's get them going with something. And then open up with, you see all the stamina problems we're having here? It is a issue. It is a issue. So we can go him. It's fighter. Can I get a bruiser? Who's a bruiser out of that bunch? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. And then we can go, who's our mid-level tag, our mid-level title holder right now is Lexus King and Ridge Holland. We'll do that as the opener. And then we go Donna Matrix versus Alexa Bliss. That's not going to work great just because of the issues there, but some of these we're just doing just to do it, and we're going to hope it plays out for us, because again, we don't have a ton of roster members. We are lacking actually in roster members, to be exact. I don't want to use that yet. Vito Star Card, Back Alley Crew, Health Spa. Let's use this on Shawn Michaels to get that up to 30 stamina. Try to get him back sooner rather than later. Okay. And let's just go with it. I mean, we're trying to make the most of what we can do. This has the workings to be able to do like an Extreme Rules. This, we can also go a last man standing. I don't like the morale loss though. Let's just go tables match. All right, this should be a decent card. I'm not expecting anything crazy out of this card, but should be decent enough. So let's go with the opening match here. Lexus King defending his title, and he retains against Ridge Holland in a 4-star match opening. That's solid. We get the specialist turn. There's the class. Donna Matrix debut against Alexa Bliss. This isn't going to do well, I don't think. If it's more than a 2, I'll be happy. Nope. Okay. So we knew that was going to suck just because it was a mismatch, but we're just trying to fill the card. Gacy and Carlito. Carlito wins. 2-star match. Level 1 feud. Ugh. Level 1 rivalry there. That's good. Okay, Loomis and Dirty Dom. Mysterio. Loomis wins it. And a 2.5-star match. Not bad. And then level 1 feud. Okay, good. So we got some feuds going. We got to get new tag champions Legend of Jackson win it in a 3.5-star finish. So it's a decent show. It's a decent show. It was a 4-star away from being an amazing show, I believe, but it is what it is. Let's see the ratings here compared to everybody else. So it looks like Raw is going to have an amazing booking. They did a good job. Good booking. They had an injury. Carl Anderson, 4 weeks. Ouch. And then good booking here as well. So let's see. We had a C card quality. We lost 400 fans this week. Lost 400. They gained 12,800, 930, and 6,500. Jeez Louise, man. We're getting to that point now where we're going to start seeing these weird things happening. So again, we're now 64,000 fans away from Teddy Long. CM Punk, after that crazy end to last episode, he is way ahead right now, so we're chasing him down. All right, let's see this here. We brought new physical trainer on staff. We can loan him to Brand to help. So you can have him long enough to train Carlito and Seth for $30,000. Ooh. That's a solid deal. I can't beat that. So train those two up. Doing a head count. Looks like Bottle is not here this week. Prime Bottle's not here. Claiming he needs time away. Are you stupid? Why is Prime Bottle being an issue? Haven't had any matches in a while. We're gonna get you going. We'll get you in a match. Jake the Snake. All right. Contract negotiation, bad timing, and injury rehab card. So that's part of our wild card stuff we got from last episode. So here we go. Perk 4. Let's do this. Tables match is always something I like to do. Can I get... I'm going to buy this fixed match card. I'm going to buy... nothing else. I don't think I'm going to buy anything else. Okay, so... I'd like to use this, but I can't. I need to put this back. Yeah, let's do this. 2 more weeks on Jake the Snake. Okay. So I promised Jake the Snake a match this week. I promised that Chase will win his next match this week. Have at least one last man standing match. Ooh. So Chase and Jake the Snake want to have a match. We can do that. We can make it just a typical. Let's just go with a normal match. We'll let that be the mid card. And we're going to promise Jake the Snake to win. Or not Jake the Snake, Chase to win, just to fulfill and get his stamina or his morale up. He needs that. Last man standing. See, what is the downside of the last man standing matches? Morale. Okay, I don't like that. And then the Hell in a Cell. What's the bright side of Hell in a Cell? What's that? So it's just anything. Okay. I don't like the idea of people losing morale in a last man standing. That's kind of a... I mean, it's a low cost, low quality. It really does nothing for us. So I'm not going to try to book that out. Okay. Trish and Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn, are you still hurt? She is. One more week out. So Trish can do a call out in the meantime. I can't do any charity spots either. Okay. Let's keep booking them. So main event, we need to go Shawn Michaels. Need Shawn to get in a feud with someone. He already was in a feud with Obafemi. Man. Really need him to be in a better feud. So let's, for the sake of this, let's do you and Dom in that match. Let that be an opener. And then we'll go with you and Ridge Holland main event in a TLC match. Okay, this should do decent. You and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins out this week? Yeah, that's right. Let's do the women's tag again. Throw those titles up. Let's go. And then let's go Bliss and Jade Cargill. And then from there, we can't do charity. So since we can't do charities, we can still go advert and get money. But money's not, I don't think, the main issue right now. So I think the biggest thing is we need to build popularity for some of our stars that aren't doing anything. Like Cena, let's get some popularity for him. Really can't go wrong with trying to get some popularity for Loomis, make him into a big, huge star for us. And then Donna Matrix isn't a bad shout either. So we'll go with that. Even though her I don't know if it's worth the money for her. Look, she's a 1 out of, let's just go training for her. You can train, get her to level 12. We'll see. We'll see if that works out well for us. So we have our TLC main event. That should do well. We need that tag title match to do well. So I think this is a pretty good card. We're trying to get what we need to do. Let's see here. Have at least one last man standing. We're not going to get that card. I don't really care. All right, let's book it. $37,000 show cost. We can deal with that. Let's see how the open goes. We need this feud to start between Shawn and Dirty Dom, and Shawn wins, and it does start the feud. It's a 3-star match. Probably should have flipped that tag match, but I thought Dom and Shawn would do better, despite it being obviously not a feud yet. Chase gets the win, as we foresaw. 2.5-star match. Cena gains 6 popularity. All right, let's see who wins this tag title match, and it's the titles just keep revolving and moving. A 3-star match, level 4 rivalry. Loomis gains 4 popularity. Cargill and Bliss. And it's Cargill with the win. And a 3.5-star match. Excellent. Donna Matrix going to gain 6 ring XP and main event for the mid-card title. And it's a Ridge Holland winner. Level 4 rivalry, 4.5-star classic. Excellent show. All things considered, that's a very, very, very good show for us. Hopefully we're not going to be negative this week now. Hopefully we can be a positive show rating. We had good booking because the open wasn't great. Amazing for Raw. Chance, though. Katana Chance, 7-week injury. Good. Valhalla, 4-week injury. And amazing for ECW. So, God, man. We had a B quality. 10,400 fans. I will take that gladly. Raw gains 28,000 fans. Holy crap. SmackDown with 3,300 and ECW with 12,000. So we're still second, but man, we're not second. Good Lord. We're last. What is my brain saying? We are last. This season this series has been difficult. It's been a world of craziness. You want a title shot. Within the next 3 weeks, we can try to make that work. You want to win. Sure. I can, she wants to fight someone who would not be. Okay. She does not want to go against Cargill. Got it. She's tired of losing. Let's do the power card. Let's do basic morale. I want the morale to be better, please. And then let's go specialist always. Okay. Health spas are good. I want to buy one of those. Balls count anywhere. That's not bad. I'll buy that to have for later. Shoot. So next week's the go home show. So we need to start thinking about how we can hurt people ahead of us. And realistically, I want to start to cripple down on ECW. I want to hit them hard and veto their champs. I want to hit them right here, veto their champ, or veto them, and then I want to go Cactus Jacked, and I want to hurt some stars in that brand too. So we're going after ECW. We're gonna also hit this. Man, we're going all the way against them on this. Whatever, we got to do what we got to do, right? So I like where we're at there. That's not bad. What does this say? Rest our female tag champs. Okay, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. All right. So we need Seth and Cena to get going further. I'm going to go ahead and do a double call out for this just to try to get y'all to level 3 before that. And then we can save y'all maybe for, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to save y'all for, to be honest with you. Dirty Dom. No, I don't like that. Let's go Trish and... Let's do this. Let's go. Let's make this a fatal 4. You got Trish, Bliss, and then we need some faces in there. Let's go Jakara and BFAB. Throw that title up. Let's see what happens there. Okay, and then let's do our tag titles here. And then let's go you and Chase as the mid card. Of course, I told him I'd give him a title shot at some point, didn't I? So who's our champ right now? Isn't it Seth? Seth's the champ, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So we can't do that. We're going to save that for another time. So I'll tell you what we will do. We're going to save that. We're going to let Jake the Snake and Seth Rollins have a title match. Should be a pretty good one. We'll do that as the main event. And then let's go. LA Knight needs to get something going. Prime Bottle's still MIA. Okay, that Bruiser. We'll see. I know it's not a lock, but whatever. And then let's go Donna Matrix. Donna Matrix needs somebody to get hired. She needs a face for the women's division to be hired. So let's just go find a cheaper female face. Ooh, Lola Vice isn't bad. Kalani Jordan, not bad either, but not exactly the talent I'm wanting there. Let's search one more here. Ooh, Charlotte Flair. That's a good one. That's a good one. Charlotte Flair. She does cost a lot of money. 59. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Whatever. Lola Vice, bring her on. It costs $51,000. It's worth it just to have something for Donna Matrix to get going with, right? Let's do it. Okay. We're going to go promo, and one more promo here. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? You want it. All right, there we go. Normal across the board here. Not gonna try to do anything crazy this week. $10,500 show cost. We need to start getting on the up and up. Here we go. This should be a pretty decent show. I expect nothing less on the main 3 matches than 3 stars. That's a 4-star open. All right, 2 popularity gain there for you. Let's see what LA Knight and Obafemi does. I'm curious to see Bruiser what this does. 2 stars. That will get better. That's gonna get better. 2 stars, okay. tag or a fatal four-way for the women's title, and Trish retains in a 3-star match. Oof. 2-star or 2 popularity there. Let's see what Lola Vice Donna Matrix does. I'm guessing 1.5 stars. 1.5 stars. 1 star. Okay, well, it is what it is. Sean gains 4 pop, and here we go for the championship. Jake the Snake, Seth Rollins. Jake the Snake wins it. He is your new champion in a 3.5-star main event. Not going to get us to the amazing mark we want to be at. Unfortunately, Raw looks like they have a pretty stacked show. SmackDown looks decent. Very good show there from EC Dub as well. So we had a good booking. We're not going to get the amazing booking like Raw. SmackDown didn't hit it either. Rowan with a 4-week injury, and amazing booking as Iron Sheik, 5-week injury there. So we're probably not going to make much ground, if any, this week. So we gained 4,300 fans, 14,000, 1,300, and 24,000 fans for ECW. Holy Toledo. All right. Well, here we go. You've been talking to LA Knight a lot. You want to be in a tag match. In the next few weeks, we can try to make that work, Sean. Isla Dawn says she's switching roles. See, man, people freaking pissing me off. They're changing, flip-flopping around. Don't like it. We need to grow these other things. Okay, let's see. Let's go with fans gained. Yeah, why not? We'll go with that. Okay. Special guest referee, beginner's luck. We got it. We have one thing. We can do a falls count anywhere match and make it a 5-star. Let's use that. All right. So falls count anywhere match is ready to be used. We need to get the title on the line. So we got Chase, you two in a match. Seth and Cena's in a match. Let's finish up this tag team rivalry now. And then let's go women's. Hold on. You and Isla Dawn, we're going to do that for the PLE, I think. No, we're not. I'm going to save y'all. I'm going to save this. Instead, we're going to do the women's tag. Ooh, actually, we're going to go here. Ridge Holland. Title match. And then we got Prime Bottle back. That's great. Good for you. LA Knight and you go for it. All right. All right. That should be decent. We are going to give you that call out. We're going to also get one more call out here from Trish. And then we're going to go promos for Bliss and promo for Cargill. All right. So we have a last man standing match, right? Or it's a falls count anywhere match, right? I think we used a falls count anywhere card. Let me check, make sure. So the cards we're using right now, yes, falls count anywhere. So this should do incredibly well. Fits y'all's theme too. Steel cage. Just go tables. Tables. Let's add a little variety here. Backstage brawl. Ooh, gains 10,000 fans for that. Yeah, we got to do that. Okay, everything else leave as is. It's gonna be an expensive show. It's gonna cost us $101,000 out of our $119 budget, but we have a good show on hand. We need to make some big leeway back up. So backstage brawl, Cena and Rollins. Rollins wins that one in a 4-star match. Wow. Nothing. Man, we're 0 for 2 on growing rivalries there. Ridge Holland retains the title, completing their feud in a 4-star match. Trish, level 4 feud, great. Men's tag titles, tag title table match, blah, blah, blah. Wyatt 6 win it, and a 4.5-star match. Wow. Bliss gains 3 popularity. Obafemi, LA Knight, let's see what y'all can do. Knight with the dub, 2 stars, okay. Cargill's going to gain 4 pop and falls count anywhere. You can already chalk it up. It's a 5-star match. And Jake the Snake retains in this 5-star match. Very, very good. Very, very good. So pretty good show. Pretty good show. We need to see everybody else you can assume except maybe ECW. Holy crap, ECW. We really hit hard, didn't we? We hit them hard. So we have amazing booking. No injuries. Taker out 8 weeks there for Raw. Kaiser right there, 6 weeks out. Man, they got hurt. And then SmackDown had amazing booking, no issues. ECW had amazing booking. Nia Jax 4-week injury. Paul 3-week injury. Chase and Eric, 6 and 8 weeks. Ripley, 5-week injury. And Corbin, 3-week injury. Jeez. And some of that was me. Some of that's not me. So here we go. We gained 67,000 fans this week for the Go Home show. Raw's going to bring in 48,000 fans. SmackDown with 44. ECW with 46. So that's a big win for us. We're about 20,000 fans ahead of everybody there. We now jump up to 3rd place by 3,000 fans over Raw. Still trailing well behind everybody else, really. But it's okay. It's, it's a slow game. The tortoise and the hare, right? All right. So Oba is a stand-up guy, and I can't stand blah, 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 blah. Give me a chance to help Oba even the score. I'd like to make things harder for LA Knight by targeting him within a run-in. I guess we can maybe try to do that, Lexus. You want to be in a PLE. I promised Jake the Snake a title shot. Did I not already do that? Whatever. I guess it was the wrong title. It's a problem with Mutiny. You don't know which freaking title you're trying to do stuff for. That's frustrating as can be. Oh, man. Can I hit somebody with a bad timing? Yeah, take that, EC Dub. Okay, well, we need... All right, we need to figure this out. So men's fatal 4-way TLC. Who's good at TLCs? I'm going to look at TLC specialty. So Ridge Holland technically is. Some of you said the match specialty matters most in this situation. It looks like I have one person for TLCs, and that's Ridge Holland. So by that logic, we're going to try it. Women's TLC tag. All right, so let's see for the women's match, who's good at TLCs? Anybody? Any takers? Any takers? No. Well, in that case, we're going to go with Trish. All right, and now we can go you and Bliss and a backstage brawl. And then we're going to go call out here with you and Seth. Perfect. For $75,000 show cost, we're going to find out if Ridge Holland and the match specialty actually is the big difference here or not, because he's going up against Solo Sikoa. He's going up against Bret the Hitman Hart and Devon Dudley. I don't expect to win this thing. And Devon wins it for Raw. So he wins it. Ridge Holland gets hurt in the process. It didn't work. It didn't work, but that's okay. This should be a pretty good match here. Cargill wins the rivalry. 4.5-star match. Cena, grow that feud to level 3. Fallon Henley, Lyra Valkyria here. Let's see. Fallon Henley takes the title in a 4-star match. Promo for Gunther, 1 popularity. Women's tag titles. This should be a pretty good one, but I do expect to see Alba Fire or Ivy Nile get hurt here. And Ivy Nile's hurt, 2-week injury for her. Let's see. Rob Van Dam, 5 popularity, triple threat normal match. And Iron Sheik wins it. 4.5-star match. Man, oh man. And there's Xavier Woods. He turns to a fighter. So, women's tag. Yeah, okay, we get one. We get $1,000. $100,000. So, we ended up having tied for the best mid card. We have an A quality. We get 132,000 fans. Raw with 128,000, so we beat Raw. We beat SmackDown, they had 115,000, and ECW with 110. So we win the last 2 weeks. We're still 3rd place. Not by too much, actually, over Teddy Long, but we're almost 100,000 fans behind CM Punk. That's going to be a tough. I think Punk's card is so powerful. I mean, just seeing what he did last episode, that was nuts. Here's a trade offer, though. Fallon Henley, Nathan Frazier, for Prime Bottle and Ridge Holland. And $67,000 on my monies. I don't like it. Prime Bottle is a 5 out of 5 promo. I have a hard time giving up the Prime Bottle, man. SmackDown wants to give me an offer here. They want Cargill for John the Fish Herman and Trick Williams and $84,000. Oh, no. That's not happening. And ECW's got an offer. They want Lola Vice, Prime Bottle, and $78,000 for Xavier Woods and Baron Corbin. Xavier Woods is a 5 out of 5, so that's a trade. No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not selling the soul. Bad Blood's coming up next episode. What's that that stunt you pulled? It had to be done. Sorry, Punk. You're still on top. Suck it up. I'm sorry. So Jake the Snake's a little upset. Thanks for putting me in the PLE. She's happy now. Great. All right. Time to pick our shake-up card heading into the next one. Talent scouts. No, I never know like those. Okay. Superstars that are in a match with a superstar at or above ring level will gain of level 20, excuse me, will gain 5 popularity. How many people do we have above 20 ring level? Well, doesn't tell me on here. So here's what we got. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 stars with ring level 20 or higher. So if any of those 6 stars are in a match with somebody less than them, they'll gain 5 popularity. That's pretty dang good. Or fan favorites, so good guys, gain morale, and rule breakers, bad guys, gain 5 popularity instantly. That's pretty good too. And morale's hard to come by sometimes. So good guys will get morale. Let's look at that morale right now. So we need, some people's morale, we're not horrible. But everybody that's a bad guy, all the heels getting 5 popularity, that's pretty good. But we can really, I'm going to use this. We could really use this to our advantage. And anytime they're in those matches, they're going to gain 5 popularity by being in those matches. We could make that work for a month and get some huge results. So we're still, trailing behind. We're not in the worst position overall. You see right here, we're 6 out of 10 on our Hall of Fame trophies. And we've got more coming soon. We just got a health spa card. That's nice. And we'll take that. But you see right here, we have 1 out of the 5 trophies we need for the GM challenge. We're going to get this one next episode. We'll probably get the tag team call out promo. We'll see. So we'll get this one over time. 2. We can get that. 3. We need 1 more we can get. So we'll figure it out. I can get this to work if we need to. But next episode, we're trying to make the big push. We're getting ready for Bad Blood. And we do have money in the bank. So let's use that now. Boom, baby. We've just added $100,000 to the bank. Next episode, we continue on. As always, I want to thank our members for supporting the channel and helping us grow and be to the point we are. Join down below. Become a part of the Discord as well. Stay safe. God bless to each of you. And we'll see you back in the next one.